We've got to do it. I can't believe it. We're starting off this stream on a sad note because Antonio ruined our lives in the last stream. Hey guys, how you going? Another big ass sport. The fitted bum was not here. The fitted bum was not here for that last stream. Dear me. Now this game's going to start here, Brisbane Broncos and Melbourne Storm, but Antonio, you think to yourself, you sit in the corner, you have a word to yourself right now. Now we're going to run through these team lists really quickly here, guys, because this game, they're already out in the field. They're already out in the field. So guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. Let's get to 100 likes on this stream. I know we can do it. We're going to get this team list line up here. Sorry guys, I had to really rush across. I had to fly up very quickly. Fly down very quickly from North Queensland. Alright, so it's about to be kicked off here. The Broncos are at the field, so the Storm are kicking it off. Let's just quickly read through these team lines here. So for the Broncos, Tamari Martin fullback, Corey Oates and someone cover on the wings, with Tony Stagg and Deloise Holter on the centres, Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds in the halves, with Thomas Flegler and Payne Haas in the front row, Jake Turpin 9, Kurt Capewell, Jordan Ricky in the back row, and then Ryan James 13, Billy Walters, Kobe Hetherington, Reece Kennedy and Corey Jensen interchange with Jordan Pereira as the 18th man replacement. Kickoff has started here, guys. Give me one moment. For the Storm, Nick Meaney fullback, David Nofaluma and David Coates in the wings, with Young Tronapia and Justin Olam in the centres. Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes halves, with Jesse Brom and Nelson Solomona in the front row. Harry Grant number 9, Kenny Bromwich, Tui Kamitha as the back row. The Broncos are away! They've kicked it on the right hand side. The Broncos are away. Selwyn Cobbo. Look at her on the sideline. Oh, so close. So close. Oh boy, Broncos ballsy early. Third tackle at the 35. Brandon Smith is the lock. Is the number 30? Yeah, lock. 13. Tommy Eisenhuth, Josh King, Chris Lewis, Tyron Wishart is the interchange with Alec McDonald's the 18-man replacement. Let's get into the game. Broncos here, 30 minutes out, 4 tackle. We're going to start off with a bang, bang. Let's start off with a bang. My goodness me. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Otherwise, Antonio will jinx us again here. But if the Storm hit 40 points here today, guys, you guys are going to get 5 memberships from Antonio. He said it. He did. He said it. So right-hand side of the Broncos, Adam Reynolds puts that ball up in the air. Not a good kick. Not a good kick. Not a good kick. Not a good kick. So Storm will grab that one through David Nofaluma, and he'll bring it out to the 20. Brian Robertson says, Reynolds got the set. What a start this game, though. What a start this game. Nathan Lewis says, come on, the Storm. Here they come, the Storm. Here they come. Slabber says, all your members just got blue balled hard. Mate, that was the worst blue ball I reckon we've ever had. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the tense, the feeling around BKR sport community right now is... Oh man, it's tense. It's you know, there's blood flowing. People have got their pitchforks out. They're not a big fan of the old Antonio. They are not a big fan of Antonio. So left hand side now for the Storm, and they'll get this ball to the 40. Billy Patterson says big game for top 4. Yeah, for Storm, they need. Well, it's not really that important for the Storm compared to the Broncos. For the Storm, if they win this, I reckon they've actually locked up 4th place if they win this. And they do go above the Sharks for now. Anyway, Jerome Hughes back on the inside. Jerome Hughes back on the inside. Jerome Hughes away here at the 10. Fit tackle now. By the way, right outside. The Storm. Up it goes. He slipped over. Xavier Coates. Knocked out there by Corey Oates. We drop out. This is starting off with a big... Yes, Lucas. You're absolutely right, Lucas. You're absolutely right. I will get that. It will happen. It will happen. Because that is a big moment in this channel. Antonio to apologise. Antonio to apologise. I can't even spell apologise right now. So they're not going to have a short kickoff at the Broncos, which is interesting. But the Storm will now get the ball at 20. Here they go. It's a good little sack and set here. Antonio to apologise. Next vlog, you do deserve it. You do deserve it. I've got a good idea for it too. Alright, so Storm now... Oh, no, there's 2 in the tackle. No, there's 2 in the tackle. Huh? There's 2 in the tackle there. It's a penalty to the Storm. What? Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge the call, Storm. There's 2 plays in the tackle, 2 plays in the tackle, 2 plays in the tackle. There's 2 plays in the tackle. Ryan James came in underneath. It didn't go out of bounds. And there you go, guys. That is karma. You see karma a lot in this league. That is karma. Ball doesn't go over the sideline. Well done, Broncos. They get the penalty and they don't kick it over the sideline. Unbelievable. It's a very, very sexy thumbnail, but not as sexy as Sexy Sexton. Mate, Sexy Sexton, mate. You can't get sexier than Sexy Sexton. You just can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. I want you guys right now to go follow Toby Sexton on Instagram. I want you to comment on his recent photo, his most recent photo that he posted. BKR Sports had to call you Sexy Sexton. You know what? Don't even mention BK Sport. Just call, say BK Sport said Sexy Sexton. Right hand side here. Oh, that's an obstruction. He'll go down here. He got in the way. He's gone backwards 5 metres, Broncos fans. Why are you complaining? 4 tackle here for the Storm there. 15 metres out. Money monster. Billy Patterson says Brisbane Roar looking good for this new season. Oh, Antonio, you shut your dirty mouth, Antonio. You shut your dirty mouth. Brand Smith, a good run. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Brisbane Roar this year, Billy Patterson. Looking forward to it. You know, get around Charlie Austin. English Premier League legend. Oh, kicks it through. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. So close. This is looking like a good game. This is looking like might be a nice little interesting game here. This is exciting. This is an exciting game so far. You think Holbrook will put for feet at lock? I reckon he will, yeah. I think it'll be a good look. I just think that it'd be interesting to see his fitness. Buddy Antonio. Just disrespectful, Antonio. It's emotional. It's emotional. So 5 minutes gone here, and now Reynolds will go for touch again. No, he'll go show the guts here. They're just mixing it up. You know, getting a bit of this, getting a bit of that, getting a bit of, that, and a bit of this. So Storm now get this ball inside the attack on 30. First tackle, it's been all... Well, it hasn't been all Storm, actually. The Broncos started off this game with a nice little play on the right-hand side. Brighton says, go easy on us, please. No. No, because we want Antonio to give 5 memberships. And he said if the Storm hit 40, he gives them. Because he'll like that, because he obviously does not like the Broncos. His favourite player is Corey Parker, though, Antonio. So, guys, just remember, please remind him how much he loves Corey Parker for what he did to you guys before in the chat. He'll love that. So, Kenny Brom now, 3 minutes after the line, third tackle. I would go as far as saying Antonio thinks Corey Parker is his idol, his inspiration. I think that when Antonio grows up, he actually wants to be like Corey Parker. So, third tackle now, Jerome Hughes gives it off to Nelson Solomona! Trot on Tonopia! I think. And... Boom! Try time! Try time for the Melbourne Storm. 4-0 with a kick to come. The Titans lead the Broncos 4-0 right now. Because young Tonopia actually used to play with the Titans, so the Titans currently lead 4-0 here over the Brisbane Broncos. But this is a nice offload here from Munster to Harry Grant. Harry Grant to Kami Kamitha. Kami Kamitha to Hughes. Then Hughes to Solomona, who gets a nice little offload away to Tonopia. And Tonopia breaks it through. That was nice. You barely even deserve a membership after all the trolling you've done. Pete Payne says, nice go to Storm. Up North Ping says, what a crazy first 7 minutes. It's been crazy. Sasha Gill says, the Storm. They'll look at it, but he gets this. They'll be looking at it, but he gets it. Jimmy James says he's going to name his sons Corey and Parker. You know what, Antonio? That's a good idea. I think out of symbolisation for, your real, true belief in the man Corey Parker, you should name your sons Corey and Parker. Yeah. Let Haley know. Hassan says, I'm still mad with the Rabbitohs game. We need one more win to be in top 8 next time Cowboys. You've got in the top 8. Don't worry about it. You've got there. It is a try. I don't even know why they're even thinking about it. Toxio says that he hates Daniil just as much as Corey. Oh boy, he's calling him a troll. Antonio's in smoke tonight. There's a reason why his name is Toxic Air there. So right hand side in, Nick Meaney will punch it on through, baby. Pew! He gets it on the roof on the right hand side, and it's 6-0. And it's just try Storm, by the way. Thanks, Memedev. Yeah, no, we said that about 2 minutes ago, but thank you very much for commenting it. At least you got there in the end. Took you a long time, though, but you got there in the end. Gilbert Malone says, do you think Storm can still get as high as second? Yes, absolutely. They will go to third tonight if they win this, regardless of the score. And they'll still be 2 points behind the Cowboys. However... if the Cowboys are to lose a game from here on out, they play the Panthers, mind you, in North Queensland in the last game of the season. And if the Storm win both their games and Cowboys lose one of their games, the Storm will come second, yeah. Tia says, can we hit it? Oh, Tia says, shush! The thrifty 30 has not been hit. But then again, you guys want a freaking 40 to be hit because then Antonio has said he'll give 5 memberships to lucky viewers, lucky subscribers. Hassan says, I'm not so sure because Canberra win all their games because their games are easy. I would not go and say their games are easy. Don't they have the Broncos and the Eels? I wouldn't say that's easy games at all. Isn't that their next couple of games? Pretty certain they've still got a... It's like... They've got the Knights, which is an easy one, but... So, they take on... The Raiders take on Manly. Oh, that is an easy one, actually. Oh, wow. Actually, they do have a very easy schedule. I actually didn't realise how easy that was. No, because Titans haven't lost a game this season. You're absolutely right, Malcolm. You're absolutely right. And the Broncos. Good take there. 15 minutes out from their own line. Which is better, a troll or a Muppet? At least a Muppet is just... Well, basically, a Muppet's someone being stupid. A troll is someone being just a dog shit human. Fergus have never lost a game. It's ran out of time. Yeah, all right, Michael Jordan. That's a penalty to the Broncos here. That's a penalty to the Broncos. Antonio McCallum's fan, you hurt me the most. Good. Lucas, didn't Titans lose the bye? They did not. They won the 100 mil. Did you not watch Clarkie's Rugby League columns post? Come on, mate. You've got to be in with the times. You've got to start thinking with the old noggin. You know, you've got to start thinking. 100 mil, mate. Come on. You saw standing back and try celebrating? It's because we won. So, 10 minutes gone here, guys, of the first half. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The Storm up 6-0. Like I said, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, guys, I'll give one of you guys a membership to the team of your choice for next season, 2023. Also, for a Titans fan, I'll give a signed Titans jersey away. And then there's a surprise gift for for the third surprise that I'll give when we hit 20,000 subscribers. So get around it, guys. Let's keep going. Quoting Trell Met from today, not Michael Jordan. Well, Trell Met's quoting Michael Jordan, Fergie. Trell Met's quoting Michael Jordan, mate. So third tackle now, 20 metres out, left-hand side. They give it out here. Here's a chance. Reynolds throws it to nobody. Luckily, didn't need to pass that ball there, Muppet. Lucas says, I thought Clarkie's got the wrong score wrong. Well, no way. He would never do that. Never do that ever. So fifth tackle now with the Broncos. They'll be 13 minutes out of the line. I'll tell my friend Bro to subscribe. You do that and you'll be hidden. Like he did. Twice. And he was a member twice. Broncos! Broncos! Oh, he's a Muppet man! Oh! First knock on Brisbane. So we Storm Bally. I thought they had scored there. I thought they had scored. Toxic Emma says, I don't know who you go for, Daniel. You're a big Muppet and troll. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is so close out of the Broncos to score for the Storm. Good defense there through David Nofaluma. Brian Roberts says, Muppet Stags. He cooked it too easy 12-1. Yeah, it was an easy 12-1, but he just held the ball, unfortunately. Yanni Muppet says, hello. Hello, Yanni. I brought in Gross this year in my fantasy. This week in my fantasy. Didn't do it last week, which was good. This week, I just think he's attacking quite well, which is good to see. So right-hand Storm now. Right-hand Storm. Right-hand side of the Storm. They're away here. Young Tom Pia gets it off here to Xavier Coates. Coates back on the inside here. And they'll be 45 metres out from their own line. They look forward. Was definitely not forward, Medvedev. Definitely not forward. Oh, they offloaded again. Oh, my God. Asafa Solomon needs to settle down, man. Oh! That is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That has got to be, I think, that's actually worse than Billy Slater. That is actually worse than Billy Slater. He has dead set just genuinely passed the ball to Kurt Capewell to score. That has got to be the worst try I have ever seen. I honestly would nearly say that was the worst try I've ever seen. I would go as far to say it. Was that an offer try assist? That was not an offer try assist. That was a Xavier Coates try assist. He's still playing with the Broncos. The guy's still playing with the Broncos, well, something like that. That is incredible. You can also blame Nelson Samasalamaino, mind you. Oh, sorry, it's Jesse Brom. No, it is Nelson Samasalamaino. He's playing stupid. He's playing stupid footy. He's playing stupid footy. Nelson Samasalamaino is playing stupid footy. It's a good offload before, but you don't just keep doing it. You're a front row forward, mate. You're a front row forward. Know your place, Nelson. So it's now 6-6. That's Nelson and also Like, that is by far the worst pass I think I've... The biggest brain fade you've ever done in your life. Ever. Holy shit. At least it's a good close game here. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be. If anyone has an IQ above 10, they would have the ability to not throw the ball in there. Smallco's mindset. You're absolutely right, Sasham. So for anyone who's watching this right now and listening to my commentary, Nelson Solomon flipped the ball out of the back. It bounced on the grass and went to the sideline. Before it went to the sideline, Xavier Coates picked it up and then threw the ball back in to Kurt Capewell, who then scored a try to the post. Because he's a Muppet man. Xavier Coates is a Muppet man. Absolutely. Coach shouldn't play another NRL match after that. No, he's a pretty good winger, mate. He's a pretty good winger, the old Xavier Coates. So second tackle now here for the Broncos. Went out of their own 20. Remember Kenny Dowell's Darius Boyd try? Yes, that wasn't that bad, though. Like, that wasn't as bad as that. What we saw for Xavier Coates is way worse than that. But yes, absolutely, I remember that one. That was in the semi-final too, wasn't it? All the most is Nelson watching too much Josh Schuster. Josh Schuster also, my boy. my little son, Joshy Schuster. You know, he also threw the ball over the sideline. That's why I knew I was in his head, because I got him. As soon as I started talking shit to Josh Schuster, that's when he started making mistakes last week. It was beautiful. It was... and then he started reacting to me. As soon as I get a player's attention from the field, I know I won. I know I win. So Muncie at the 10. John Boakes' turncoats. He's still playing the Broncos, mate. Inoki Aratamondus, who go the Broncos, my team I really love the most. Yeah, well, this is going to be a close game here. Powell says, hi bro, 63. You are a Muppet too, Powell. Oh my God, Justin Olam, what a run. Surprised Schuster didn't do his best Josh Aloiai impression. Nah, he actually followed me. Josh Aloiai's a little bitch. He blocked me on Instagram because he's a little bitch. But Josh Schuster is actually a pretty decent dude. When we speaking? Oh, we spoke last week. Fatma says, I'm surprised he didn't have a Caesar after that horrendous try. Oh, no, I just couldn't speak. It was worse. I couldn't speak. Fergie says, Kenny Dow to Darius Boyd was bad because he had nothing disturbing him when he threw it to Boyd. He just threw a long spiral pass onto the chest of Boyd. At least Coates was out off by the sideline. No. I guess the game itself is a bigger game because I think it's the semi-final, but no. Xavier Coates' one was way worse. Way worse. But I know the one you're talking about. Upnorth Ping on says, do you think Sexy Sex will play again this season? Maybe Knights game, yeah. Maybe Knights game. But I just don't think Justin wants to change the winning formula. And if they win this week, maybe not. Maybe not. They might keep Tanner Boyd there for the time being. But Toby's not done for the people who think he is. Lucas says, good bloke for following and keeping the banter. Yeah, no, he's a good bloke. You know, probably shouldn't be throwing up signs in, you know, celebratory to, you know, show support for a guy that's in jail. You know, but you do you, man. So Broncos get this ball here to the 20. Good run here by Tamari Martin. He'll be taken down. Big tackle. Tanner Boyd's been playing well. Yeah, Tanner's a good bloke, mate. I love watching Tanner play. Tanner and I, you know, I love to see him, you know, coming through the grades, and I've known him for years now, and no, he really does put in the effort, and he's been unlucky. He's been unlucky the last couple of years, but hopefully he can really start to grow, and you know, at least we've got that depth option there if that happens, because you know, Toby's a good player, man. Just needs to be a bit quicker on his feet. With Tanner, he's very structured, but it's been working the last couple of weeks. It's been working since he's actually played. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. Penalty Storm. That's a penalty to the Storm. Folks, has only got an Eels membership if you're a fan of a lot of hype, no results, and collecting wooden spoons. It's a smart choice there. Yeah, if you like your wooden spoons, it's definitely the place to go. If you want to have breakfast, like a nice little, you know, bowl of Wheat Bix or, you know, a bowl of Nutri-Grain, and you want to celebrate it with more than, like with the Titans, we've only got two, so it's like me and the Missa. Now, me and the Missa, we have a cereal. Okay, beautiful. A nice little romantic breakfast, right? But Parramatta, they can have the whole Jambazoo. They can have the entire family, their second cousins, their third cousins, their cousins from the second cousin's fourth cousin, who actually had a dog one time that knew Elvis, and Elvis was their cousin, and it was their sister. So second tackle into the Storm, 8 metres out. Here we go. Harry Grant, underneath, easy try. Knock on over here, bum. Knock on over there, bum. Knock on here, knock on there, knock on everywhere. So knock on, man. Thank you, folks. Who would you personally prefer to play 7 for the Titans? That's Sexton or Boyd? I think Toby's got more potential, but I think right now Tanner's obviously got us our win. But I also know how well Toby can play. I'd say that Toby, because I think that he's probably got more potential, but I think Tanner definitely should be around the team. So that's what my choice would be. John Burke says, someone mentioned Darius Boyd, which makes me want to ask you this. Who is your pick for the biggest prick of all time in NRL history? Mick Ennis, but he's a great prick. You know, he was the best niggler in the game, I would say, with Mick Ennis. So Broncos here, 20 metres out from their own line. First tackle. Second tackle now 25 metres out. The biggest prick, actual prick. Tony Williams is up there. Tony Williams. I'd honestly say James Roberts is pretty high for me. So right hand side here. It's a huge hit for the Storm. Oh my God, Ricky's knocked the ball on somewhere away here. Harry Grant to Hughes, he's going to get contra the tackle. That's a good game. What a shot from Olam. What a shot from Justin Olam. Just lodge the ball, now Storm get back on the attack. This game is a good game. It's a good game. Let me know, guys, in the chat, who do you think is the biggest prick in rugby league ever? Like, as in, like, bad, like just an arsehole. Who would you say? Who would you say? Left-hand side now. I saw Antonio's comment. David Nofaluma here. He'll get this ball to the 10. Corey Parker. Second tackle. 20 minutes to go here at the first half. Harry Grant, right-hand side to Brand Smith. Brand Smith, the Money Munster. Money Munster to Hughes. Hughes, he right side. Oh, they're going to throw the ball. Don't throw it back inside, Xavier Coates. Don't do it. Here we go, Chancey. Oh, Tonopia. He's having a good game, young Tonopia. So 20 minutes to go here the first half, guys. 0 tackle. So Storm out really fresh out of 6 here. A Safa Solomona. Oh, man. 1 minute out. 20 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Looks like we've got a belter of a game on here. Looks like we might have a really good game on here. Jerome Hughes gets it outside to Meany. Meany in a Munster in Kenny Brom. Good tackle by Tony Staggs. Really nice. Lucas says, why would you hate your favourite player, Antonio? Exactly right. Exactly right. Right-hand side now. It's going to be... Oh, Jesse Brom gets his ball. Thank you very much. 1 second. I'll read your donation out in one moment here. Third tackle. Harry Grant. Right-hand side. Off to Brandon Smith. Oh, fourth tackle. 2 minutes out of the line. Good defense in the Bronx. We all know the Bronx have good defense. Harry Grant. 2 incoming commander! Tosabiti! God bless Fiji. Lee Hatchevantelis. Alex, that's good from you. The question was, who's the biggest prick in the game? And Alex says Lee Hatchevantelis, who is the CEO of the West Tigers. But thank you very much for getting one at your mouth for the $15 donuts. Enjoy. That's going to go and change this little bad boy here. So unfortunately, we do not have the 69 as the donation anymore for the coffee fund. We now have 79, $84 dues. $84 dues for the coffee fund. Look at us go. Look at us go. We're flying. We are flying. Alrighty. Thank you much for that donation, bro. I do appreciate it. But that is a try time there for Big Tui coming to meet the big Victim Man. Tosso Victim Man. Here we go. Muhammad Yassin says the Fijian tank, mate, he's just an absolute machine. That was so poor. Way too easy for Tui. It's just going to be a good game. But then again, the Broncos have scored off a really, really silly error. Like, it's not like their attackers went too fantastic. Willie Mason was a grub. Yeah, also left me on red too when I asked him to jump on a video once. Yeah. Fergie Ferguson, Rory Hargraves, Jerome Luai, and Liam Martin are high on the grub meter for me. Jerome Luai is a prick, yeah. No, I'd say Jerome Luai is very high up there. Very high. In regards to being a prick in the game. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So we'll be 12-6 here once Nick Meany kicks this from right in front. Mahmoud says, a smart try though. I know it looks easy, but Storm play it to perfection, swinging the ball left to right every set and ruining their defensive line. Don't forget, guys, Justin Sundo has $500 on this game, multied into the Roosters game. Justin Sundo put $500 on Storm 13 plus and the Roosters 13 plus tomorrow, and said he would give us a nice little donation if it comes off. So we're going to cheer on Storm 13 plus here, Brighton, unfortunately. Unfortunately for you, Brighton. Dogs Games says, hi, hello, Dogs Games. Brighton Robinson says, James Maloney would throw your boot 25 rows back. Yeah, but James Maloney was like, It was a larrikin prick. Like, he wasn't like a prick. He was a larrikin prick. He's not going to come in and give you a high shot, like, real heavy. You know, he'll nibble you, but he's not going to come in and just give you a deliberate high shot like a... Oh, you know what? Matt Lodge is a big shout. Matt Lodge is probably the biggest shout that ever did big shout for me. Nah, I think that Matt Lodge beats Corey Parker, Toxic Airman, because Corey was a great player. Matt Lodge is a flog and also a flog. On and off the field. So first tackle now with the Storm, 15 metres out. Sorry, Sunday, but the Tigers will ruin a multi. No, they won't, Alex. No, they will not. No, they will not, because they will come last and you will accept it. You will accept your last place shenanigans. You will accept it. Second tackle now, right-hand side. Storm here. Brandon Smith gets it to the 35. Third tackle. Oh, he's still going here. Oh, now he's taking down. Brian Roberts says, Brian Fletcher on the field will throw high shots all day. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Kane Evans is a very good shout, Daz, mate. That guy's an idiot. Josh Maguire is a toss spot. Yes, Josh Maguire, he's a Fruit Loop. So up it goes here from Jerome Hughes. And you guys don't even know that there is more to the Fruit Loop situation than you even know. Stormy, it's gone backwards. Oh, that's Knock on Broncos. I think this is Knock on Broncos. Yeah, Knock on Broncos. Storm ball here. Brighton Robinson says, Will James, shut up, bitch. How dare you, Brighton Robinson? How dare you? Go the Storm, Brighton. Go the Storm. Muppet man. I think Josh Maguire is probably the winner, actually. I think Josh Maguire might be the winner. Because, allegedly, I heard stories that when he was... allegedly, that when he was in Papua New Guinea on an Australian XI tour, he held a jersey out of the bus to little kids in PNGs that were driving by them and holding it just above them so they reached for it, but he would never give it to them. I allegedly heard that he did this. And that's going to be a knock-on for the Broncos. So it will be Storm ball here, 10 minutes out. So, yeah, that's why I don't like Josh, based on what I have heard from reasonable sources. But no fact to it whatsoever. Because I don't want to throw out something that, you know, could put me in hot water, but it's not, because it's just what I've heard from other sources that potentially could be true, also potentially not. So take it what it is. Get why something else says, well, it's a dog shit move, it is. Young Neighbour says, Will Chambers was a dog. He was, mate. That bloke, he doesn't even know to pass the ball. He single-handedly gave Cronulla their first premiership, Will Chambers. He single-handedly gave the Sharks their first premiership, Will Chambers. Will Chambers is a good shout for the next Sharks Immortal. You're absolutely right. So Storm here, it's a huge hit. That's a huge hit. 6 again here for the Storm. Nick Meaney, it's going to be coming Kamita here for a double, maybe. No, first tackle, 3 minutes out. 3 minutes out, first tackle. Harry Grant, left-hand side, gives it off to Jesse Bromwich. UFC says, what did he do? 1 second here. Kenny Brom here to the 10. Second tackle now. What did he do? Did you not watch the 2016 Grand Final? Olam. Oh, 2 minutes out, third tackle. 16 minutes to go, first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes off to Brand Smith. The money monster. Does not pass it. And he'll cut back here, 10 minutes out. Gives it off here to Kenny Bromwich, 5 minutes out now. 4 tackle now, left-hand side. Olam! Oh! Offloads it. It's gonna be a Storm try. It's gonna be Nofaluma. And it's gonna be a try for Nofaluma here. It'll be 18-6, 16-6 for the kid to come. And that's a try time there. But Melbourne Storm, but it's 16-6 with a gig to go. Ooh. Fergie says, yeah, but Will Chambers was also another good player that was also a grub. And Chambers loved to have a chat in the field as well. Talking purely grub, I'd say Maguire. Maguire, easy for me. Maguire, easy. He was basically bullying them, allegedly. Tasman says, didn't pass inside the croc. That's what he did. Didn't pass inside the croc. Take me right. Noffa's looked good at the Storm. Noffa is good. He's just in a team that's not the dribble. He's not in the dribble fest team. He's not amongst the dribble squad at the Storm. That was a good offload there from Olam before he goes down as well. So we'll be 16-6. Oh, Antonio, we're 24 points away from 5 gifted memberships. Looking forward to seeing what the boys in the chat get rowdy. I hope that Medvedev doesn't get it. Just because he's been begging for that membership for so long. I beg that Medvedev is not one of the 5 random memberships it gives out. Just because Medvedev's been begging for the last hour. For the last hour for it. Fergie says, why does it say tune for Newcastle? Because it's a tune. Newcastle's too long, so I put tune because that's the tune. Newcastle is the tune, mate. The Geordies. The Geordies. Lucas says, how reliable are the sources? That's all I'll say on it. You know, if you say things that aren't true without obviously throwing out caution to the wind, you can get sued. So I'm not going to say anything further, but it's just what I've heard. That's why I'm not a big fan of Josh Maguire. Get my name now said, no. You can't be going around throwing accusations like that around. Trust me when I say there's more to that situation than you know. And the Storm will slap it on through. The Storm will slap it on through. So it is 18-60 on the left-hand side. 22 points. You watch. Antonio will come in and jinx the friggin' 40 just because he doesn't want to do the 5 gifted memberships. He'll try and jinx it on 38. He will. He'll do it. You watch him. He's a sneaky low, that Antonio. He's a sneaky fella. Be careful of him. Be careful of him. He did it to us in the last game. He'll do it to us this game too. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get involved in the chat, all you have to do is subscribe. Munster nearly dropped that ball. All you have to do is subscribe, refresh the stream, and then you can tell Antonio's a muppet in the chat for free. I would never do that. I saw you do it with my own eyes, Mr. Antonio. I saw you do it. Come on, 22 more points here for the Storm. It'd be nice. Second tackle now. And if they did in the first half, that'd be even better. The Broncos just can't beat the Storm. This is their definite bogey side, but it's hard to say it's a bogey side because the Storm are just that good anyway, but yeah. You're not a good captain, Antonio. Yeah, he's not a good captain. Not a good captain. Right outside here, Mona. Could have offloaded that ball there. Would have been beautiful. He's still going here, Mona. Wow, good run. He's had such a 50-50 game. He's been so good, but also is a muppet for throwing that pass back to Coates. On the ground with the flick pass. Brand Smith now. He'll get taken down at 35. Fifth tackle now. And 63 for him up. But I don't know about 63 points, mate. Jerome Hughes now puts it up in the air. Actually, if there's a 50 bomb, it will hit 63, to be fair. Actually, not necessarily. Broncos haven't looked anywhere good on the attack. Broncos have done nothing on the attack. People will look at the 6 and they'll think, oh, Broncos scored. Well, not really. You are getting slapped. You are, Brighton. You are getting slapped here. That forward against the Cowboys actually improved dramatically from that game against the Warriors. So right now the Storm are actually 29 points differential behind the Cowboys. But the Sharks are like plus 137. Eli, who do you think will win? Who do you think, bro? Oh, Broncos are away! Broncos are away here! Hetherington, back on the inside. Good pass. Timon Munn gives it off here. Walters. Turpin. Shit. Fifth tackle here, 15 metres out. I don't even know. Left-hand side, gives it off to Ezra Mam. Ezra Mam switches the play for no reason. Gives it off to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks it through. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Simpin. Oh, maybe it's not a Simpin. That's a penalty. It's definitely a penalty, and you could argue Simpin. That's a very dumb penalty to give away there from the Storm because it was easily covered. That was a very, very dumb penalty to give away there from the Storm. Why would you do that, Kenny Brom? It's not a sin bin. It's not a try scoring opportunity, but it's a penalty for sure. There's no way it's a sin bin. All right, so it's going to be a penalty here. The Broncos, they're 10 metres out. Let's see what their attack does. They've not really done anything on the attack so far. Let's see what their attack does now. I'd love to say Bronx versus Refs, but to be honest, I think that I'm just watching two shit-ass teams with one a bit more mediocre than the other. I disagree. I think the Storm is still pretty good, mate. I think the Storm's still pretty good. You know, the Panthers with the same... they had Edwards back, but the same sense, the Storm killed the Panthers last week, and the Panthers beat the Rabbitohs in the inform. So you've got to remember, the Storm aren't bad, man. So second tackle there with the Broncos. They're 5 metres out. Left-hand side. Payne Haas. Haas back to the 10. Third tag. Second tackle. Still going, Payne Haas. They actually lost 5 metres there, which is pretty cool. 10 minutes to go in the first half, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. Broncos now, they're 5 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle. See, their attack has been dreadful so far. It's just been dreadful. Left-hand side to Reynolds. Reynolds hit a man! Oh, no! You didn't on 4 tackle do that. You didn't on 4 tackle just do that. You Muppet, man. That's stupid. You shouldn't be throwing that ball like that there. You didn't need to. You still have a whole tackle. Why? You know you're going to the ground. Why a stupid play there from Ezra Mann? It was a stupid play. So 9 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first half. It's a stupid play. It's a silly play there from Ezra Mann. Didn't need to do it. All right. 10 metres out here. 10 metres out from their own line. We'd like a nice little 24-6er. Because then we'll be 16 points away from Antonio having his redemption up. Get why so many says Brown and Moses are reportedly wanting to go in the open market and might not re-sign with the Eels. I'm pretty certain that Moses already did, didn't he? Well, I know Brown hasn't signed yet, though. Second tackle now at the 20. I think he would have got that try if Jerome hadn't have stopped him. That's usually what would happen. If the defense wasn't there, you'd probably see more tries scored. Yeah. If there was no such thing as a defense, you would probably see more tries scored, maybe then. So you actually might be onto something here. Let's get 50 likes. Lucas said, let's get 50 likes. So let's get the 50 thumbs up here, guys. Come on. Get the whip out. Smack it down. Let's get the 50 likes right now. 40-20 attempt here for the Storm. 40-20 attempt here for the Storm. Oh, it's going to... Corey Oates is going to stop it. It is a good chase here for the Storm, though. Good chase here for the Storm. Oh, it's well done there by Tamari Martin. That's a great kick there from Grant, though. That was a great kick from Grant. And there was a good chase in the Storm, too. Very good chase. Second tackle now. Who's better? Jerome Luai, Cam Munster, somebody. Oh, easy, Munster. Munster by a mile. Munster by a mile. Munster by a mile. 4 tackle here for the Broncos. And they'll be 25 metres out here from their own line. I know how you're technically wording that, Fergie Ferg, but I'm not biting into it. 5th tackle now for the Broncos. They'll get this ball to the 40. As a Panthers fan, Munster. Absolutely. I actually don't think that Luai's on the same level as Munster. I think Luai is a good player. I think he's on his own level, probably second tier, with a couple of other guys, second tier. What other 5'8"? Cody Walker would be on the same level as Trevor Luai for me. Dylan Brown would be in a similar area. Those 3 guys are probably the 5'8"s there. Munster's on his own level, though. Luai's not even close. I wouldn't say Luai. I'd say Luai is the second tier, though. Cody Walker, Munster, or Dilbert? Munster. Munster's the best 5'8" in the game. You can argue Munster is the best player in the game. So you're making it very obvious, the answer here. Don't use Munster, because people will select Munster all the time, because if someone doesn't think he's at least top 2 players in the game, they're lying to themselves. But I've got him as the best player in the game. But Cleary, honestly, you could still do it, but he's also gone down a little bit this year, based on Origin, and also just hasn't really been spectacular over the course of the year, but he's still so young, you know what I'm saying? Say top 5. Top 5, who's the 4 players you got above them, Fergie Ferg? Who are the 4 players that you have more impactful than Cameron Munster? So I already know you're going to say Cleary in 1 then. So who are the other 3 players you have above Munster in the top 5? Teddy, Ben Hunt, and Munster top 3 this year. Yeah, I would agree. I would say Ben Hunt's had the best year individually, though. But then again, that's not me saying he's the better player of the 3. Penalty to the Broncos. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. It's a big penalty there for the Bronx. Do you think Luai will be the Blues 5'8"? Yes, I do. Let's flip my previous question. Who's the nicest player in NRL history on and off the field? Will Zillman. Young Never says Teddy has been incredible. Or Preston Campbell, too. Never mind. Munster 3rd, Cleary and Trell. Nah, there's no way you got Trell better than Munster. No. I'll give you Cleary. I can't be putting Trell above Munster. There's no way. A fullback doesn't have the same impact in regards to a game as a 5'8" does, especially Munster, who plays for Australia, who plays for Queensland, and plays for his team in a very crucial position in the spine. The fullback is the weakest position of the spine. It's a big position. It's still the spine, but considering 5'8", halfback Broncos, right side, Gobbo! Oh! I don't know. What's happening? I don't know what just happened here. I think it's going to be no try. Ben Hunt deserves the LEM. Yanni says, yeah, I believe he does get it. Will Zillman is the nicest player. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will Zillman, Preston Campbell's too. You know, Lukey Douglas was an amazing guy. I'm talking about Titans players, but in the same sense, Lukey Douglas was an incredible bloke. And will he knock it on? Yeah, it's a knock on. Oh, so close. That was actually really close there for Samuel Cobbo, but it'll be a knock on. Cody Walker's only good at an intercept pass. Cody Walker's a good player, man. But he was a really good player with Renault, but hasn't really been able to live it up this year necessarily. Now, yeah, Burton will be better at 6 for the Blues. I disagree. Oh, it's actually really close. I would say 1 Hunt, 2 Chinboy, 3 Munster, 4 Teddy, 5 Turbo. What, this year, Turbo's not played this year. If you're talking about overall, there's no way Hunt is better than Cleary and Munster. That's it. And Teddy. There's no way. Absolutely not. If you're talking about this year individually, Ben Hunt's been top for me. But if you're talking about overall, Ben Hunt's probably not even in top 5 right now, man. But, like, because you've got... No. Ben Hunt's not top 5. And I'm a big fan of Ben Hunt. You guys know this. But for me, no way. Absolutely not. You got him at first. I know you're a Dragons fan, but come on, man. You got to be realistic. So, 4th tackle now. 8 man's out. Have you noticed that I haven't said a single Titans player? So, right-hand side here for Jerome Hughes. Oh, 8 man's out, even the line. 5th tackle. Could they consider a field goal? Could they consider it? They're not going to do it. Harry Grant to stop us on the Mona. Oh, Xavier Coates, 1-on-1. Good defense. That's a very good defense in Corey Oates. That's a very good defense. Fergie's personal opinion, I see what you're saying, but Trell's impact since coming back has been undeniable, so that's just my view. Okay, so take Munster out of the Storm. Take Munster out of the Storm. What do they do? Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't think they had him against the Cowboys, did they? I don't know if they had Munster against the Cowboys. Or did they have Munster and not Jerome Hughes and also Pappenhausen? You take Munster out of the Storm team, they struggle massively. Massively. You take Trell out of the Rabbitohs and struggle massively. But you've also got to remember that, you know, Trell's a fullback. Munster's a 5'8". 5'8 is... I'd argue it goes hooker, halfback, 5'8 and fullback in regards to actual, I guess, the most meaning of a spinal position. 3rd tackle to the Broncos when he moves out because I think that the halfback's not getting the ball without the hooker passing it to him. But that's personal opinion. And Maury Cotton of Woody. Go Broncos go from Nice Island. I'll be back that way after the grand final. Sexton's been better than the Cleary this year. Absolutely. Blake Hart says the MILF is clearly the best player in the game. Mate, you got to love the MILF. Munster's been 3rd best this year for me. This year individually, I would agree. I would say go Ben Hunt, then Tedesco, and then Munster this year. That's a big hit there for the Bronx. Oh, and that will go out, luckily for Munster. Luckily, he banked on it. Fergie says, look what happened when they took Trell out of New South Wales and he played centre for them. See, there's this. It's very one-dimensional thinking. You know, people want to look for a reason as to why. Oh, 1 second, good run from Nofaluma. Trell is a fantastic player, but that's also a centre. You know, you can't... Like, everyone blaming Queensland winning on the centres. Queensland won that series. New South Wales fans just don't want to admit it. They want to look for an excuse. Right? If you think Trell wins in the series, then that just shows how shit New South Wales are. It really does. So you're insulting your state. You're telling me that your state is so shit that they rely on one player. One player. We had Munster go out and still got the job done there. Right? And now you're going to say, oh, well, now you're saying that Munster wasn't exactly too important. But he won the series on his own back in 2020. But it's just like, man, it's just so one-dimensional to blame a centre for the reason you lost. Like, you're telling me your team's shithouse. You are insulting your own state by saying what you're saying. You're insulting it. New South Wales fans shouldn't like what you're saying because you are saying your state is shithouse without the Trump issue. So well done. You've played yourself. Let that side in Munster! Try time, Cameron Munster. As we're talking, Cameron Munster with the try, and it will be 20-6 for the kick to come. Speaking of the devil, Cammy Munster, go Boomski. Try time for the Storm. Try time for the Storm. And there we go. Boom, I'm rich, bitch. Well, Mike, if you're a rich bitch, well, then you can get a $5 membership. Deary me. You can get a $5 membership then. You're a rich bitch. But that's a nice try there by Cammy Munster. This number 6 for the Storm ain't bad. Who is he? Daniel Kerson's Broncos struggling. The Brisbane Broncos falling down, falling down, falling down. Their only try was a Storm mistake. Otherwise, they'd be nil point. Nil point. Huh? What? Without Xavier Coates going boomski to Kurt Catewell, it would be the nil point. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good try. How did he grab that, by the way? How did Munster actually get the grip of that? That's actually a really good grab. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, mate. Yeah, alright. Lucas says, Coates robbing us off the duck. Exactly right. You're absolutely right. But, tell you what, we might be seeing 5 new memberships tonight, eh, Antonio? Woohoo! Oh, Daz, mate, very obvious. And boom! Conversion. 24-6 with 19 seconds to go in the first half. See, Daz, mate, it's. I don't think Fergie is trolling. I genuinely believe that Fergie believes that Latrell Mitchell is a better player. I completely and utterly disagree on a very large level, very, very significant level. I seriously don't even see Latrell on the same level as Cameron Munster. Really don't, truly. And I watch every game. Like I have a pretty good idea about what's going on. If I'm wrong, that's my opinion. You know, that's fine. I'm happy to be wrong. And I guess it is opinion. So no one's wrong, really. It just comes down to what you see valuable in games. But I don't have Latrell Mitchell even close to Munster in the way that the game is run. I wouldn't even look at a fullback in regards to that. That's why I've not even got Tedesco as the best player this year, even though he probably deserves it over Ben Hunt. Based on, no, he doesn't deserve it over Ben Hunt. But the fact of the matter is that you can't have a better season than Tedesco's really been having, and yet, you know, it's just not really. I don't look at the fullback. The fullback doesn't change the game. Fullbacks are great. You know, they are impactful players. But you're not going to win the game off a fullback. I know Tom Trbojevic had one individual year, Ben Barber had one individual year, but it's not really like that. And that's going to be half-time. It's not really like that. Usually you're going to see your halves or your hooker, not even your hooker. Your hookers don't really even do it, unless you're Cameron Smith. You have to be the individual of individuals. The individual of individuals. So, just going out there. But I don't think Fergie's a troll. I think that they genuinely believe it. But that doesn't also mean that they weren't originally trying to troll by coming and creating an account a couple of weeks ago. They just want to obviously, you know, have a genuine discussion right now, which is fine. It's fine. But it's going to be half time here. Keep an eye on it, but it's fine. But half time here, 24-6 to the Melbourne Storm. Over the Brisbane Broncos. It will be nil point if Xavier Coates knew how to throw a ball to his own team. But half time, 24-6. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Smack it. Smack the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Just subscribe, just do it. Once we get 20k, I can give you guys a membership for next year to your own team, a team of your choice. You reckon Paul Kent was correct about New South Wales not having the same amount of passion to Queensland? No, absolutely. And Andrew Johns, who cried and complained about Queensland saying that Queenslanders have more passion and more care for Origin than they do, was incredibly ridiculous, actually, because in 2020, he was saying the exact same thing, that Queenslanders are the only ones who care, and he said, well, showed no passion. No passion. You know, so it was like, it's really weird. Now, this year, Andrew John says, oh, you can't be saying New South Wales don't have passion, they don't have the love of the game. In 2020, he said they didn't. Word for word. He was the one who said it. So it's like, it's mad. This is mad. Mr. Steele, yo, come on, please, let's go to Storm. Fergie says, that's my opinion, I respect yours, but it says that he's not on the same level entirely, it's just something that I believe is wrong. Again, my opinion, yeah, that's fine, it's your opinion, but I will not consider a fullback as important as a 5'8" or a halfback. I have the fullback as the least important in regards to the spine of the team. I think that you still need to have a solid fullback if you want to win the comp, don't get me wrong, but I think that you need to look towards your halfback absolutely first. You know, you take Nathan Cleary out of that Panthers side, they're not going to win the comp without Cleary. They won't. They'll get the finals, they're not going to win the comp without Cleary. You take Luai out of that team, maybe you could argue, but Luai is not, like, you take, Munster has also, it's very difficult to explain this without kind of utilising the two team setups here. Because you've got to also comparatively utilise the teams. And It's very difficult, actually. It's very difficult. I mean, it's very difficult to explain what I'm trying to say here. I don't think Latrell is here. I think that you've got Cameron Munster here, and I think the impact Latrell brings is fantastic. But I think that a 5'8" and a half and a hooker is actually more important than a fullback. Alex says, what if someone wants a BKRmy Sport membership instead of their team's membership? Well, they can get one of those two. There you go. They can get one of those two. There's a legitimate video of Luai being asked New South Wales or Queensland, and the Muppet said Queensland. It proves that we don't. It's exactly right, Daz, mate. You're spot on. There is a video of Luai where he was asked who he goes for between Queensland and New South Wales, and he said Queensland. Unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Like, that's why he's so Muppetry in Origin, because he wants to play for us. Nubis Me says, when did Titans get first? Well, that's obviously you're a noob. You're obviously a nerd, mate. Yeah, it's a live champion. It's a live. To be fair, Joey doesn't remember what he said yesterday, and he also said the Broncos would make the top 4 like 2 weeks ago. Oh, he's a muppet. People get caught up in the moment. Youngman says, also, Cleary is a muppet when it comes to Origin. I would relatively agree. Fergie says, Luai is carried by Cleary. I would relatively agree, but I still think Luai's a good player. Any number 6 would look decent next to him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Luai's still good, that's why he looks Origin. Don't get me wrong, Luai's still good, that's why he looks Origin. Quality next to Clear, but I think they can win it without him. No, I agree. That's why I kind of went away from it when I said that. That's why I went away from it. You take out Apicotosau, they still might struggle because he's a very important part of their chain. You put Mitch Kenny in there, I don't think they're as good. I think Apicotosau is actually really underrated at the Panthers. The D's are slapping the line, 62-15 with 7 to go in the second. There you go. Well, Geelong's got the minor premiership, so thanks for coming. Brian says, who doesn't love Queensland? If you don't like Queensland, there's something wrong with you. Mike says, Titans played awesome last game. We did. Yeah, we got a good game. Good win. We had a good win. So hopefully we can finish off the season strong. Obviously not been the greatest of years, but we've got a lot of potential next year, as per usual. Always a potential, but Sam Verrills is the key. Sam Verrills and Kieran Foran. Sam Verrills, so the Titans as a club have never had a really unbelievable hooker, right? And you could argue that Verrills probably isn't a really unbelievable hooker. However, Sam Verrills has a lot of a correlation with Nathan Friend, who is probably the best hooker in the club for the Titans. You look at Matty Sharma, could have been the best hooker, but had a lot of injuries. Bo Falloon gave it a good go. There's been, hookers over time that just really, it's never been a position at the club that has been strong. And if you go back, you go and look at every single team, the Eels are also a team that's never really had a really unbelievable hooker. You find that out through those draft series that I did at the end of the year last year. The only team that really have had a really strong lineup in every position is the Storm. Besides that, pretty much every team has had a really weak position overall depth-wise. I'm pretty certain the Roosters was maybe the 5'8". I think it might have been the 5'8" or the half, maybe not the halfback, maybe the 5'8". I can't remember. It's always, I think the 5'8" was one of the weak positions of the Roosters over the years. I could be wrong though, that's just me thinking. With the Broncos, whose was theirs? Hooker was a tough one as well with the Broncos. Hooker is a very difficult niche position that you have to fill. You really have to fill a niche position there to actually get a quality one. Like Cameron Smith is clearly and utterly, for me, best player ever, right? And that's because of the niche aspect that you need for a really quality hooker in a club, and also because obviously he influenced the game. Like, there's no way you can tell me the Latrell's on the same level as Munster and then go and tell me that Cameron Smith's not the best player in the game. Ever. There's no way. There's no way you can argue what you're arguing right now, Fergie, and not say Cameron Smith is the best player in the game, because what you're saying is the impact that Latrell has is ginormous, and it's not possible for the Rabbitohs to win effectively without him, right? Well, Cameron Smith is the same as Storm. So, look, I think that there's zero chance that you could argue against that. So if you're a New South Wales fan, thank you for telling us that Cameron Smith is the best player ever. But yeah, overall, every team has a weak link in regards to certain positions. And I could look forward to Sammy Verrills coming in. I look forward to Kieran Foran coming in. That's 2 experienced players there. One who's mid-age, one who's older. And then you get Toby Sexton and Jaden Campbell/Brewer on that fullback. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe it says, who would want to stay in Sydney? Boring city and too crowded. Brisbane is where it's... Oh, no, Brisbane. Gold Coast, these 2 places in Queensland. Brisbane's not really a place you want to live. For me, anyway. But Gold Coast, yeah. Brian says, yeah, that's right, Fergie, and then Inglis went on to dominate again. What did Fergie say? Fergie says, Johns is also the same person who threw out racial slurs at Inglis in 2011 because he couldn't stand his Origin dominance. Then his own player, Tamar Tahu, walked out of Origin camp. Johns a muppet. Wow, I didn't even know that. I would have been 17 at the time, I probably wouldn't have I just can't remember it. That was a while ago now. It's a while ago now. Mike says, so many Broncos and cow riders, fans in the small town. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes. Yeah, fair enough. Fergie Ferguson, exactly. He tried to put Inglis off for his game, and he dominated not only the very game after, but for years to come. Yeah, it would be. I wonder if Inglis playing for New South Wales would have actually changed the situation. Do you think Inglis had that much of an impact that it changes the situation there? I'm not sure. Do you think that Inglis will win New South Wales those series rather than? Because I don't think so. I think that it would have been huge for them, but I just don't think because. A centre is only as good as your inside man. A centre is only as good as your 5'8" or your halfback or your hooker to get you the ball. And even your back rowers realistically. But, a centre is only as good as your halves because otherwise you won't get the ball. So you go from having Darren Lockyer and Cooper Cronk and Jonathan Thurston, those kind of guys, to Trent Hodgkinson and Josh Reynolds, who did win that series. They didn't win that series, but there's a massive drop-off is what I'm saying. Austin Greensill says, I honestly think if the Chooks have Kiri get a forced retirement due to HIAs, Chooks would try to sign months for 2024. What's Kiri on contract-wise, Austin? What's he on contract-wise? Because your cap is just non-existent. Daz Mason, we didn't want him anyway. I'd rather watch the Czech Masters than the Melbourne versus the Lions. Fergie Ferguson, well, yes, he's the most cap try scorer in Origin history, and then also some all Darius Boyce tries. No, that's not true. That's not true. What you're factually saying is true, but you can't just say, oh, okay, now you give those tries to them. No, New South Wales are the same good team. They lost 8 years in a row. You're telling me that Inglis is the only reason that Queensland won all those 8 years? Come on, bro. You're coming up there was fine, but you can't tell me that the centre is it's a bit silly. It's really silly if you think that Inglis is the reason, individually speaking, why Queensland won 8 series in a row. Come on, bro. You got to be serious here. You got to be serious. You can't be telling me yes because he's the most cap try scorer in Origin history, and then also all Darius Boyce tries. Bro, come on, man. You can't be sitting there telling me that he's the only reason that Queensland won 8 years in a row. Then it says, I think Inglis had some impact, but it's still a team play. Lockyer, Thurston, Smith, Tate. Lockyer, Thurston, Smith, Tate, Gordon Tallis, Shane Webke. All obviously Broncos and whatnot. Corey Parker. Brent Tate was a super underrated winger, man. Loved Brent Tate. Tony Carroll as well. I don't even know was he still cracking on. I think it was the early part of that dynasty. Israel Folau came in at times. Dane Gagai there. In his prime. You take Greg Inglis out, you got Dane Gagai and Darius Boyd. Or maybe not Dane Gagai. Dane Gagai would have been too young. Who would have been another centre? Fergie would have made a difference, and I think that they wouldn't have won that whole 8 in a row. They probably would have still won. You think centres are way more important than they are. They probably would have still won most of them, but not all 8. Remember that the dynasty started the year Inglis came. Bro, you're telling me you think that Inglis is the reason Queensland won? You're wild. You're wild. That's incredibly silly. This argument from you is incredibly silly. I can understand on a wavelength the Latrell Mitchell and the Munster, but there is absolutely zero chance that anyone in their right mind thinks that a centre in Greg Inglis is the only reason that Queensland won 8 in a row. That is mad. Bro, that's mad. That is mad. That has got to be one of the wildest things this chat said. If you think a centre is the only reason that Cameron Smith, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Jonathan Thurston, Darren Lockyer all won Origin for 8 years in a row. Mad. Mitch Wilkins says, give us a bet for second half, mate. Broncos under 17. Broncos under 17? I'll go... Honestly, I reckon the Storm could pull away here. You could go Storm minus 40. You could. Because the Broncos, the only reason they've scored a try in this game, mind you, is because Xavier Coates threw a brain-baffling ball to him. They haven't scored a try on their own attack. So, for me, I would say you could argue it. Oh, this is why you're mad, Blaze. No, I'm not mad. It's passion. It's not mad. I'm not angry. We're having a discussion. It's just... a discussion. It is what it is. Like, it's not someone being mad. Like, if I was mad, I would have hidden the guy from the channel, or I would have timed him out. There's a reason why no one's timed him out. You've got to read the room. It's not someone being angry. You want to say now, says Mr. Shrimmer, do you think Thurston's better than Lockyer? That's a really tough question. I'd say probably. And Lockie's my favourite player ever, but I'd say probably, yeah. I would. If I'm taking a draft right now, Thurston or Lockyer, I'd probably take Thurston. Yeah, I would. Doesn't say that as a Blues fan, we don't claim Fergie. Go support Tassie. Pete Manson, who do you think is the best player of all time? Cameron Smith. Hands down. Ken says, Sherry, can you do a backflip? Yeah, it shows how to do a backflip, Sherry, you muppet. Go on. That'd be right. So Storm right now sit in 3rd place, above the Sharks, who do have a game to play against Manly tomorrow. Greasy goes, mate. Yeah, okay, whatever, mate. Mike says, I'm angry, bro. You got to get angry then! Give him an uppercut, Mike. Give him an uppercut. Roll him up. Let's do a Trump. Let's invade the Capitol. Let's just do it. You know? Who's Anthony Albanese? Let's get BKR Sport there. Not Fergie. Ferg, no, you're not invited. Austin says, I want to go for the Storm, but if the Broncos and the Chooks will move up to 6th, I'd want the Chooks need for a home final. Yeah, you want the Storm. Absolutely, you want the Storm to win, Austin. Absolutely, you want the Storm to win. You're not making top 4, but you can definitely still make a home final. If it says, Ferg says, if we had English in that team, we would have won. If Latrell and Adokar were picked to play in Game 3, we would have won. Cry more silly. Brian Robert says, Slater, Smith, Cronk, Lockyer, Thurston, Hodges, Tonga, Thorne, Webb, Parker, Harrison, Webkey, just name a few. Unbelievable. What a team. What a team. Did he even mention Falau? Like Falau as well before we went to rugby. So the Broncos coming out here for the second half, guys. Broncos coming out for the second half. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Bang, 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 bang. Smack that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want a chance to win a membership to the team of your choice next year, you have to subscribe. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, a likely subscriber, will win a membership to their team, because I want to actively encourage you guys to get out and support your team next year. So, get around it. Peter Manners, I already answered your question. I think Cameron Smith easy. Mike says, I'm so angry. Put the gloves on. Let's go. Just put them on, mate. Put them on. Put them on. $1 million star Jesse Brockwich will score a hat-trick. Is he on a mill at Redcliffe? Is he on a mill? That's mad. Oh, that's Sivo. That's Sivo. What? What's going on with Sivo? Why is there a comment saying, what about Sivo? What's going on with Mike Sivo? What's he relative to? A mill a year, telling you it. Jesse Brom on a mill a year. How old is he? 33? 34? So second half underway. Novalua brings it out to 15. Do not forget, guys, as well, we've got a lot of streams tomorrow. So we've got the Bulldogs and the Eels. We've got the Sharks and Manly. And we've got the Roosters and the Tigers. And then that will go straight into me streaming the Premier League for, I think it's Tottenham Wolves. We'll probably do Aston Villa Crystal Palace, actually, because I want to watch Eze. And then also Bournemouth versus Arsenal. On Sunday, we'll be streaming the Titans versus the Dragons and the Knights versus the Raiders. Sunday night, we'll be doing Leeds versus Chelsea and Man City versus Bournemouth in the Premier League. And on Tuesday at 5 a.m, we'll be doing Man United versus Liverpool. Right outside of Mona. Oh! He couldn't get the offload away. Fit tackle. Unbelievable, though. Unbelievable. Oh, that's nearly a penalty. No, it's going to be fine. Harry Grant picks it up. Jerome Hughes. Good kick. Oh, it's a knock on. Oh, no. Oh, it's still up. It's still live here. It's still live. It's still live. No, it's going to be a knock on here for the Broncos. Peter Manson, imagine going with the Broncos. I'm not a Broncos fan, so Mike says, bro, if you thought I was a Broncos fan, you're sorely mistaken. You're sorely mistaken. 34 years old and he's on a mill. That's ridiculous there from Wayne Bennett and the Dolphins. John Burks, as much as I'm considered to be a one-eyed biased Shark supporter, Andrew Johns is the only player in my 39 years of life that I believe deserves immortal status. Jared Troy says, can the Storm get a 50 bomb? The Storm could get it, but they haven't hit 30 yet. So you can enjoy 5 minutes on the sideline, Jared Troy, because the thrifty 30 has not been hit. We've already had one man jinx it in Antonio. Don't be the next one. So we'll be seeing you in 5 minutes. So we'll be seeing you in 5 minutes. The Storm! The Storm Meanie! Oh, I thought I was going to get it. 2 minutes out here. I mean, fresh set. 6 again. Titans win, Rays win. I'd love to see that, Mike. I'd love to see that. And it's when we first have because that would help the Titans because they play the Knights next week. So that would mean we're 2 points away from the Knights with a better for and against. Bing, bing, boom. Let's go. So left-hand side now. Yeah, Fergie is a Cowboys fan. So Brandon Smith now gets his ball to the 10. Then he'll lose him, mate. Oh, Brandon Smith here. Let's have a great try time, I think. I think it's a try. I know it's a try. It's a try for the Melbourne Storm. It's a try for the Melbourne Storm. Here we go. Can we wipe a team out of the race for the premiership if there's 22 more points? But there's a kick to come here, so I can talk about it because I think there's going to be 3-30 about to be hit here. AFL says the D's are up 81-15 at half time of the Lions. That's wild. That is wild. Harry Grant with a really nice run there, by the way. Really nice run. Storm too good tonight, James Paul says. Storm too good tonight. Oh, did he score? Did he actually score that? I don't know if the arm was underneath it. Broncos are cooked. Buddy, Mike, the Broncos are cooked. I tell you what, Broncos fans. Maybe not you, Brighton. But for all the other Broncos fans out there, I will take great enjoyment if you miss the 8. Be very careful. Very, very careful, man. Very, very careful, Broncos fans. You're lucky, I think, you have a pretty easy schedule after this, Broncos. Actually, no, you have the Eels, which is actually a super tough game next week. It is actually a really tough game. If you lose to the Eels, so you say you're going to lose this game. If you lose the Eels, so if you lose this game and the Raiders win, they'll be 2 points behind you. And you're going to hope this score doesn't blow out even more because you're kind of being brought back down to potential Raiders level if they can put a score past the Knights, right? And then if the Raiders next week, they have the Tigers. No, sorry, the Raiders next week have... So it's going to go through, so 30's been hit. So the Raiders, we're going to have Manly, who looks shocking right now. The Broncos play the Eels. That would then potentially put the Raiders above the Broncos if it keeps going this way. If the Eels would win that game. And then the final game of the season, the Broncos play the Dragons. So the Dragons don't have anything to play for, but you'd have to hope that the Raiders lose to the Tigers at that point. So, you're in a bit of a situation, Broncos. You are. You are in a situation right now. You are in a situation. Memphis says, Fergie first, okay, don't be salty. Get my name now says, and Dragons are a hard team too. Shut your mouth. Dragons are a hard team, man. Dragons hard team. The only hard part about the Dragons is you thinking about the team. Second tackle now, and the Storm at the 22 metres. AFL teams against Melbourne teams are just too good for Brisbane teams or not. No, Brisbane's a shock on City. Brandon Smithy nearly got through. Jeez, the Storm is way more tonight. Peter Man says, I took the doggies. I'm very angry. I'd be very angry too if I took the dogs. Nelson Mona keeps going. He's had a good game tonight. I know he threw that really bad ball, but besides that, he's had a really good he's had a really good month, really. This month has been really solid. John Burke says, thanks for screwing us with the commentator's curse play. 6-6, you say Broncos have a good defense. Next play, boom, Ray Warren, be proud. I'm good. I'm happy. It's an alcohol, unfortunately, from the Storm. Good. I hope that I commentator's curse the Broncos every single week, John Burke. I just have a drink. Just have a nice little drink. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, boy. Peter Man says, BKRmy kick out was going to the doggies next year. We know that, Peter. We do. Oh, Broncos here right side. Fergie slapping Memody. Hey, Broncos nearly went over the sideline there. Who's your cases? Rooters are hitting form at the right time. Mate, you got to love a good rooter. As Australians, you've got to love a good rooter. Third tackle here with the Broncos, the Schmonkos at the halfway line. Fourth tackle now. Paddy says, does it keep you up at night knowing that the Bulldogs can still mathematically finish higher than the Rabbitohs? Was that true? Obviously not, because I didn't even know that was true. Bulldogs. Are you... You good, fam? Are you good? I can't believe I've been listening to that. I cannot believe I've been listening to that idiot. Who's the caddy says Roosters. Fanny says, who you going for? I'm going for a Feedy Bomb. That's what I'm going for. Does it say you high? I had to really, because obviously you can't say things that, you can't say things publicly that you can say Well, you shouldn't say that. You can't do say in person. I had to really retinker what I was going to say. I had to really retinker. Knowledge Luke says Broncos need to be careful at their for and against because if it gets close to Raiders, then Chiefs will get a problem. Thank you, Knowledge Luke. You tuned in at the exact time that I spoke about that 2 minutes ago. So thank you for coming to the party. Munster short kick here. Coates! Oh, it's going to be knocked on, I reckon. Oh, no, it's going to be knocked back, they're going to say. Go to... Penalty. I think that actually works out better. I think that works out better even the Storm because I reckon that would have been a knock on here against the Storm. I reckon it would have been a knock on there if they had checked that. I think it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty there. He's just gone down there. No, you can't call that high, and you can't say there's a bad tackling technique there from Corey Oates. My favourite player is Selwyn Cobbo. I thought you were a Dogs fan. Surely your favourite player would be Matty the Cat Burton or Tavita the Cat Pangai Jr. No, it wouldn't be Tavita. He's a cat. No restrictions. Broncos need to be careful about their forward. I've read that comment already, and it was stupid. Pete Payne says Newcastle Knights. Talk about stupid. Newcastle Knights have a chance of finishing at least close to 8th if everything goes their way, which is very unlikely. Okay, no, I've already been filled once. Shame on me. But no, mate, you don't finish anywhere close to the 8. The Roosters are 26 points, and the Knights are 14 points. So you get 3 wins at the end of the season, which is probably impossible. Then you will still finish probably at least 8 points behind the 8. So that's not even close, mate. You're still 3 wins away from even 11th. Like, oh, good offload there. Oh, I disagree myself. Man, Storm really have woken up. Adama says, I think we can all agree that TPJ's a cat, though. TPJ's a cat. You know who I'd love to see fight? Tavita Pangai Jr. and Josh Alloy. One's a cat and one's a soft cop. Full tackle now, Jerome Hughes. Someone's on one to Munster. Munster gets taken out at 42. What did Paddy say? I'm actually going to look at it. Hold on 1 second here. What did old mate say? Hiding from the channel. Yeah. Go and hide him from the channel. He can't come back. That's not even funny. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Broncos. I'd pay to see Tino versus TPJ. Tino would flog him, mate. Tino would flog him. You look at that one play. Bulldogs fans cheered as if they did something. Tino slaughtered him in that game. And the one play they came together and Tino gave away a penalty, he stopped him in his track. Tavita had a full run on him. And Tino stopped him. He made 0 post-contact meters. 0. And Tino had 180-odd meters in that game. Tavita had 60. Tavita's a cat. Tavita is a cat. It did nothing. He lost that battle. The Bulldogs won the game, but Tino won the individual battle between the two because that was embarrassing effort from Tavita Pangai Jr. It wasn't an embarrassing effort for the Dogs, but it was an embarrassing effort from Tavita. He got absolutely slaughtered in that game. I couldn't believe that they thought they won that. Selwyn Cobbo to the left-hand side. Selwyn Cobbo's broken through. He's away. Taking another 20. Then it says pay, okay. Guys, something else I want to see Gagai Burton fight. It's to the left-hand side. Corey Oates back on the inside. Good work by Corey Oates, but he got slammed by Solomon Solomona. Wow, wait. 4 tackle now, right-hand side. Broncos here. 10 metres out. Gives it off here. And Jensen. 6 again, even the Broncos. Dear me. 30 minutes to go to the game, guys. 30 minutes to go to the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Alright, so left-hand side now for Broncos. No, too early, but lucky Corey Oates is smart and came back on the infield. Catewell gives it off now to Hetherington. And he'll be 8 metres out from the line. Still down 24 points, though. It was so funny, people making videos saying the Doggies would come after Tino. It was funny until there was actual genuine threats towards Tino, which is just stupid from an idiotic fan base. So second tackle now, but they're not the only fan base to do it. Knock on over here. No, Munster. He's away, Munster. Oh, I thought he was going to get away there. Well, that's a knock on in goal, so it should be Storm ball hit the 10. It should be Storm ball at the 10. Tino got fed up. He was trying to pull him back at the start. Yeah, anyone who knows anything knows what happened in that fight. Dumb Corey Jensen. I don't know why TBJ got involved. It had nothing to do with the Muppet. Because he's a Muppet. He's a cat. Bulldogs fans are dogs, believe it or not. I believe it, mate. I was there. I've seen it many times where I've been to games that don't even involve the Titans that have had to deal with Bulldogs fans. So it's going to be Stormy, and even when it's not with me. TVJ started on the bench for such a boring move. It was very boring. But it also shows you a lot about that. Harry Grant. Oh, man, he's having a good second half here, Harry Grant. Tom says, I just got back online here in Dubai. Warriors are a joke. Anzac Day was bad enough. They need to clean out. Yeah, that was a bad result there. But at least they didn't get on Fitty Bomb. Lolly says, other than last year, do you know when the Panthers' last premiership? 2003. So, fit tackle now. It's going to be, I think Grant is milking Fergie Ferg, but in the same sense, he does get connected high, but I don't think it's going to be a penalty. It shouldn't be. It's high, but it shouldn't be. It's kind of like just slapping down at the shoulder, and it's, he's, based on the technicality of the rules, it's more than likely to be a penalty. You watch. There's nothing in it, but he made contact with the head. No, they haven't called penalty. Common sense prevails. Thank you very much. So Munster puts that ball in the air. Good kick through. Good kick. Good chase. No, good tape by Tamari Martin. But slapped from the tackle, though. Antonio. Guys, if you are a non-member in the chat and you potentially want a membership, you've got to pray that the Storm get 10 more points here. Because Antonio said if the Storm hit a friggin' 40, that he will donate 5 gifted memberships, which will be luckily randomised to 5 people who are watching right now. It will be luckily randomised. So you want to see the Storm get 10 more points here. Still 28 minutes left. This is incredible. We've hit 30, so I can start talking about the 50. Exactly right, you can. That's what we're talking about. Let's say it's not knock on. It's a knock on. Was they talking about me retiring? There is talk about it. I don't know what happens though. So left hand side now for the Broncos. Please don't give them to Daniil. So Munster runs onto this one. Look at Munster go. He's flying. He's flying. But he's taken down to 15. Munster says, can I please have one? Okay, so again, I'll reiterate with what I just said. Randomised. Randomised. Desmond says the Academy Award goes to Drummer, please. Congratulations to Harry Grant and Melbourne Storm. No, he didn't actually because he didn't get a penalty, so he didn't win it. So, you are enough of it. Storm are like the 1986 Bears and Patriots. Longevity of champ wins. Penalty to Storm. Stupid Broncos. Still play the Broncos. Jared Joyce, where's Antonio? Antonio's a good friend of mine in real life, mate. So, like, he will do it. He will do it. Mr. Steele, your corn beef says Bellamy's got a rough 4 more years than him, if not more, I reckon. Yeah, but he's saying that he might retire. Where's Fortnite Dan game? Probably. The two little losers are probably playing Fortnite with each other. Absolutely. Yeah, see, Antonio, I knew it. Antonio, are you playing Fortnite with Dan right now? Are you playing Fortnite with little loser boy Dano? Antonio says, I will. I know you will. That's why I said to him. I'm like, I'm not stressed. So, first tackle now for the Storm. They're 42 metres out from the line. Storm and Knights fans like to chat about past success. Knights fans shouldn't be talking shit. Knights fans shouldn't be talking about shit. Second tackle, especially after what we had to put up with that dribble in the 2010s. Anyone wants to see the worst ever team in history of rugby league? Oh, it's going to be millions there. We're knock on there for the Broncos. No, I'm playing by myself. Not really the words that you should be utilising, Antonio. Not really the words you should be using yourself there, Antonio. But you do you, man. No, I'm playing by myself. I didn't even know that though, Antonio. Did not even know that one. Bit too much information there. Dan stood him up. Get my wife something else says Dan's not playing, he's sleeping. His bed was 2 hours ago. His bedtime was 2 hours ago. You are right, yeah. Fortnite and Dan have a better duo. Is he actually a good player, Antonio, or not? Because I know he's a terrible FIFA player. I beat him 9-1 3 times in a row and I hadn't played for years. So Storm now, 25 metres out. Even sadder, Antonio. So left-hand side. Yeah, that is even sadder, Antonio. No, he's listening to this and that. So he's actually effectively playing Fortnite with however many people are watching this right now. Second tackle of the Storm, Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes now. Maney and Olam. Olam, he's 10 out. Olam! Justin Olam, the Papua New Guinean Flyer. Done. We just want a 50 bomb. Give us one. Give us a 50 bomb. Give us one. A 50 bomb. Go, you big fella. Oh, the 50 bomb. Come on. Whip it home, baby. Whip it home. Go tell us which place you come. Yeah, Kane, we'll see you in 5 minutes there, sir. You said catch ya. Well, catch ya. Because you've only seen you in 5 minutes. You played yourself there, sir. Try time. So, Asafa Salamona here is not looking fantastic, but he's going to stand up. It might be just, yeah, Dad's mate's going timed out Kanan. We'll see in 5 minutes, sir. You should know the rules by now, Ken. You are, remember. I'm on a 4-game winning streak. That's because I haven't played Antonio. I'd smack you. I've never played Fortnite in my life, and I'd still smack you. Think folks, does it count if one player does it, or does it collectively have to be scored by the team? You mean? What are you talking about? So 24 minutes to go. It's 34-6. The Dubbo Broncos. Yep, makes sense. What? Marcel says we deserve a fitted bomb because Cowboys bombed a fitted bomb last game. We do. Exactly right. Exactly right. And Antonio will learn his lesson. Antonio will learn his lesson. Knowledge is raised and now 70 points away from the Broncos. But see, Antonio in 6 points' time is going to effectively pay the members back for being so supportive. Chad, this is like watching the old Broncos the last few seasons. You know what? We're going to add memberships to the coffee. We're going to do that. We're going to add memberships to the coffee counter. And Storm make it 36-6. So 30-point game here. And the Storm, with 24 minutes to go here in the game, will be 36-6 up. 14 points away from a video bomb. We haven't now seen it just yet. Smitty says go to Storm. They're looking alright here, Smitty. Tasmane says Meany gets this. This might make him better than Smith. Something wrong with you. There is actually something wrong with you. By the way, that defense from number 3, is that Teloise Holter? Terrible. Terrible. I count this as 36-0. You could count this as 36-0, Muhammad Ali Yasser, you bandwagoner. You could. You definitely could. You definitely could. Damn, Zaddy Coase hasn't shown up much. He hasn't. Well, he did. He's got a try assist tonight, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. He got a try assist for Kurt Capewell. I don't know what you're talking about. You watched the same game? Xavier Coase got a try assist, mate. One of the best try assists you're ever going to see. Kurt Capewell. Great defense here, though, for the Broncos. Very good defense. I reckon the Broncos, like Gordon Tallis said, I reckon the Broncos are the underdog to win the comp this year. They're looking very good. Looking very, very good. So third tackle now for the Storm. They're 35 metres out from their own line. Come on, get 4 points. While the stream, like before the end of the game, getting 40 points would be nice. Because then we get to celebrate with the 5 people who randomly get the gifted memberships. Alright, Storm here. Munster, right outside. It's going to be to Eisenhuth. He'll be 40 minutes out. Lucas is getting the likes up. How many likes are we on? How many likes are we on right now? Fifth tackle at the 40. Jay says Broncos will still make the grand final. Yeah, alright, Jay. I know you're over there in Whoopville. The ball's going to bounce in. Maybe for Hughes. Oh, he's been tackled. He was tackled without the ball, I would argue. I would argue he was tackled without the ball. Broncos get the ball. 86 people watching. Whoever hasn't liked or I'll steal your doors. You don't want him to steal your doors. Very hard to steal a door, though. Very hard to steal a door. 50-something. Guys, we've got 86 people here. It's free. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Just do it. Just do it. Big day tomorrow. Roosters, Tigers. We got Sharkies, Manly. Got Eels, Dogs. And 3 Premier League games too. You watch. This Sunday is going to be a shit fest with this Titans versus Dragon stream. It is going to be a shit fest. And I know that Trucken's here for it. I know Trucken's excited. And he's excited to deal with some Fruit Loops. Who's the case of any other sport on tonight that you're going to do? No. Tomorrow night, though, there's no other sport on tonight. Storm here. Nofaluma, taking out the 15. Only people who like get the membership. That's true, yeah. Only people who are liked and subscribed can get the membership. Munster had a pretty good game tonight for a guy who's not that impactful. His boot came off there, though. Left-hand side there, Eisen, who gets his ball to the 32. Are there any member obligations or just member rewards? Harry Grant! What do you mean? You get the Fitty Bomb gift. You get all the different gifts, basically. So, Storm now left-hand side. 6 again as well. Oh, they got numbers. What's the defense doing over here? What was that? Cincinnati Masters on the night. Yeah, I'm not watching the Cincinnati Masters, mate. Darren Lockyer or Justin Hodges. Okay, well, first of all, they're two different positions. Second of all, that's not even a comparison. Perth is still in the 90s, so maybe Jay's right. I think Jay is right, yeah. I think Jay is right. They are still in the 90s. Well, Titans don't play tomorrow, Jared, but no, I'll be streaming the Titans Dragons down on Sunday. I will not be going down to Sydney because I will be going to the grand final and I'll be going to Fiji afterwards. So I'm saving my money to go on for a couple of months. Even though I'll still stream Rugby League, I'll be still creating content like normal. You guys won't notice any difference. Just means I'll be in Fiji doing the live streams and whatnot later in the year. So 20 minutes to go here in the game, guys. 20 minutes to go in the game. And that thumbs up button and subscribe. Storm with the ball. Harry Grant right inside. Here comes the Storm. Here we go, guys. The freaking 40 is incoming. Antonio, get your wallet out, son. The freaking 40. You're about to make up for the travesty, the redemption arc of Antonio. Well, it would be a redemption arc if the Storm could still score 14 more points. But, you know, he would make 5 people not hate him. If we were able to see 4 more points even in Melbourne. Third tackle now, hypercolour t-shirts just come out of fashion. You're still wearing them, mate. Don't lie. Jerome Hughes to Munster. Munster here to Kenny Bromley! Freaking 40 points. 40 points. 40 to 60 yards. The Melbourne Storm. Antonio. Here he comes. The choo-choo train is incoming. The choo-choo train's incoming. I'm looking forward to it now. I'm waiting for Antonio to do it because I'm looking forward to seeing the 5 names that Ramley pull up. It's like a lucky dip. It's just incredible. It's just a lucky dip. Campbell's just pay up. Look at them all go. Look at them all getting in the chat. Olam with the memberships. Yeah, he's got the last 2 tries as well. Titans, the real team of Queensland. Like, Smitty, it's very obvious at this point. You know, obviously the Broncos let the teams down. Obviously, Cowboys at least in the top 4. At the very minimum, they're still top 2. But the Titans, you know. Oh, here we go! Toxic Game Man's to 5 memberships. Here we go, guys. Who's the 5 lucky people who are going to get them? Who is the 5 lucky people who are going to get them here? Alright, it's just a big green box right now. I just see a big green box. Alrighty, here we go. Who's going to be the lucky 5? Yeah, we're waiting. Also, go Storms, he says. Here we go, Lucas says. Exactly right. Here we go. He's still waiting. Still waiting for it to do the damage. Do the damage. So we're still going to wait for this kick to come as well, by the way, to make it 42-6. The Fitty Bomb is on. The Fitty Bomberonos is on. Here we go, Desmo says. We're still waiting. When you guys get your memberships, use all the gifts. Well, I wouldn't, because if we get timed out. We're still waiting here. This chat's going really fast. The chat is going, Gallon versus me, please. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. It'll happen randomly. The chat's going really fast now. The computer's going really slow for me. So, we're still waiting here. I think it's randomly deciding who's been naughty or nice. The gift of memberships are just Santa Claus. Antonio Kafusi is the Santa Claus man. So 19 minutes to go to the game. Nick Meaney go. Big ankles. Get $29. So Nick Meaney slaps it on through. So it will be 42-6 here. By the way, thank you, and I do appreciate that. But we're still waiting here for it to actually say who it is. He'll come out. No, here we go, Smitty! Smitty! He's got 1. Smitty255's got 1 membership. Here we go. We've got 4 more to come. We've got 4 more to come. Smitty255 with the first gifted membership. Smolko, it's actually the Schmolko, it's supposed to be with the SCH, mate. Smitty's got the 1. Storm family don't mind the Titans because you support them. I like it, Smitty. Well, that's why you got to give the membership. See, as soon as Smitty said Storm family don't mind the Titans because you support them, that is when he got the membership. See, the channel knows it. So there's 1 membership there. We're still waiting for the next ones. So Storm of 5 minutes out. This is hectic. See, it makes it exciting here with this game because like this game's been shocking. This game's been shocking. The boys are on here. The boys are on here, boys. But in the same sense, it's taken a while. There we are. We got 1. Still waiting. Hands are open. Mr. Stewie Corned Beef, there's number 2. Mr. Stewie Corned Beef with number 2. There's 2 gone there. It's slowly introducing them. Mr. Stewie Corned Beef. There he gets number 2. So Storm now, 25 minutes out. Jerome Hughes, 35. 4 tackle now. There you go, there's 2. There's still 3 more to come here. It's just doing the blue ball from the last one. Oh! It's going to be a bad pass over the Storm. Broncos will get the ball now. There's 2. We've still got 3. Timeout, old mate. Timeout. You're an idiot. Danny DeVito! Danny DeVito with the number 3. Danny DeVito's here. Quite a lot as well. So that's 3. There's still 2 more memberships. I hope it doesn't give it to Callum Murphy just because that guy should have been a member anyway. You muppet, Callum Murphy. You muppet. Don't do it to Medvedev. Don't give it to Medvedev, YouTube. He doesn't deserve it after beating for it for the last hour and a half. Tom says Storm blowing up the Broncos. That's why we're not even really reacting to the game right now. Broncos now, they're 35 minutes out. There's 3. There's still 2 more to come here. Callum Murphy called me a dog. That's not very nice. I don't know if YouTube's going to allow you a membership when you call me a dog. Actually, Muppet Hour. Throw them on the way. I think it's because the chat is going so fast right now that maybe that's why it's taking so long. Over the top here for the Broncos. Oh, try it. This is maybe. It is a try. Yeah, there you go. So the Broncos will get a try. Well, the Fitty Bomb come first with the memberships. So there's still 16.5 minutes to go here, but the Broncos are going to score. So it's going to be 42-10, and Corey Oates will be the one to put the ball down over the line. There's still 2 memberships coming here. I don't know if he gets his ball down in bounds, let alone without knocking it on. So, over the top there, we're still waiting, and I think he gets that, actually. I don't know. If the Broncos are not careful with their points differential, they could miss out in the finals. Frustrated is an understatement, absolutely. And Corey Oates, yeah, I think he gets that, maybe, surely. We'll slow it down. I'd back him in. There's still 2 more memberships to come, although. We're still waiting for those 2 extra memberships. YouTube's taking a little bit of a long time. YouTube taking a long old time here. So, Corey Oates is at number 4 in the Broncos all-time most tries. He'll easily get over top. He'll easily get over top of Steve Renoff there with the most tries. But the real question is, how does this affect LeBron James' legacy? Well, we're still waiting for the 2 extra memberships here. Antonio's been robbed. It's a robbery. Actually, I'm going to update this, the $25 to the coffee fund. And that will make us at $99. We're at $99 here on the coffee fund, ladies and gentlemen. Marcel Musa, that's number 4. That's number 4. Marcel Musa with number 4. Here we go. Who gets the final membership? Not Callum Murphy or Medvedev. Not Callum Murphy or Medvedev. So 15.5 minutes to go to the game. We've got 1 membership still to be gifted. And Reno got it. Good kick. Got it. Nice kick there. So, all right, that helps the Broncos a little bit in regards to it helps the Broncos in regards to their point against. Adam Milton says David B tried for the Titans with the one-hand grab was better. Oh, man, absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mate, you're going to UK to watch the Rugby League World Cup. We can meet up for beers. Now, I won't be there for the Rugby League World Cup, but I'll be in France for the Rugby Union World Cup next year. But this year I'll be streaming the League World Cup. Wolves Tottenham only one I'll be able to stay away for. Yeah, we will be streaming it. We'll be doing that. And we've got the 2 other games, Bournemouth, Arsenal, and also probably Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, rather than Fulham, Brentford. Because I got rid of the Brentford player. Northern UK women will love you. The old Manx. The old Geordies, or the Manx. Scousers. Get around them. Get around them, mate. So second table, get around the old Leeds. The old Leeds women. Where would you say is the most attractive place in England, Tom? Where would you say has the most attractive women in England? Lucas says, Mr. Shrimp, your math isn't mathing. Is it really not? Did I actually get it wrong? Did I get it wrong? Well, what is it then? Help me out, my bish. So you will show the Villa versus Palace. Probably. Oh, yeah. It doesn't. Oh, it does. Shut up, please. So it's a penalty here to the Broncos for a high tackle there from 2 coming from either. I just realised what he's saying. Yes, Desmo. Isn't it 109? No, it was on 74. So that would be... Well, you go back on the stream and see what it previously was. You go back. I think it was 74 because you were on 84. No, it wasn't. I think it was on 74. You muppet. You muppet. Or was it 84? I don't know. Can you guys go back? Well, shit, man. Can you guys go back and tell me if it was 84 or 74? I thought it was on 74. So first tackle now. And the Broncos now. Second tackle. Get this ball to the 20. By the way, there's still 1 gifted membership to come. Hull women will test you severely. I don't know about that. Fijians are good with that. Broncos now, they're 15 minutes out. I don't need any more tests. It was 84, just checked. I'll get my shit together, Mr. Strim. I should get my shit together. Scott Wilson slipped the Lions. Yeah, rest in peace of the Lions. It was 84. Well, all right, guys. Give me 1 second. Essex, if you like them orange with horrendous accent. Oh, he's going to the sideline here. 4 tackle of the Broncos. They're 2 minutes out. The game's over, but they're trying to fix their points differential here. Essex. I don't know about that. What's that Joey guy? Geordie's are similar. Newcastle accent I actually love, though. I do love a Geordie accent. Where's the last member? We're still waiting for that last member. You will need your vitamins in Hull. Oh, my God. And that kick is going to actually end up being pretty good. Did we drop out? Come on, Mr. Membership, man. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. I think it's because you have to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. If you want that free membership, you have to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I can't get over that Essex comment. Because it's so true. Suns versus Geelong grand final, but the Suns going to win a golden point by 2-point field goal. It's not golden points on a thing in AFL, you muppet. Leeds women too. Why was I timed out? Too good where you at now? I don't know, I didn't do it. Come so I heard all the true fans with the Titans game live this weekend and all bandwagons will be at home. Can you confirm this? Hey, come you going to the game this weekend? So first tackle now with the Broncos. They're 25 minutes out. You going to the game, Cal? Hey, actually, can you tell me how many away games you've been to this year, Cal? Come on. If you've been to more than one, I'll give you credit. Because I know you were at a Broncos away game. And the Titans play the Dragons at home at Suncorp for Magic Round. So that's not an away game. So, best of luck there, Cal. Northern UK women love Aussies. Well, I love women, so that works out well then. 4 tackle now. 3 minutes out here from the line with the Broncos. Might have said Storm with an S. Oh, no. Oh, no. Broncos, he's lost the ball. Well, guys, I'm going to have to kowtow to your muppetry. And I'm going to have to make it 109. We've hit the horny hunch. We have hit the horny hunch here, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit the horny hunch. Bing bong. Judges, do members have to pay ongoing payments for life? You make it sound like it's bloody hectic. You can cancel it. I think that even with gifted, you don't even have your card details in. So, but it's not going to be a member for life. It's only a member for the month, obviously. Thought there was a missus there goes forward. Why are you so obsessed with this and misses? Calvin maybe says home games count as away games for me. Suncorp was closer. Shut up. I've been to Mexico, mate, this year. I've been to Canberra, which is colder than Antarctica. Elizabeth Dimaji says, no matter what, Melbourne will always stay in and play their best until the end. Win or lose, absolutely, Elizabeth. Absolutely, bandwagon. So, can tackle now with the Storm. And it's going to be Jess and Bomb. Gets the ball outside the 30. Liverpool women, I reckon, say nice. You think Scouse accent's nice? I'm not a big fan of El Scouse. It's a lot thicker than the Geordie accent. Oh, that's a knock-on for the Broncos. Munster here. And 6 again here, Jerome Hughes. 45 minutes there. Come on. 8 points away. We're getting distracted, guys. We're getting distracted. Mrs. BK's what we take all as viewers. Or we get her on. How about that? Exactly right. So first tackle here for the Storm at the halfway point. And it's going to be 10.5 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. I forgot we're still waiting for the last member. We are still waiting for the last member. Antonio's been ripped off $5. The $20 has come through, but the $5, I think YouTube's keeping it for themselves. Harry Grant. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. Penalty. Absolutely. Liverpool going to put a feedy bomb on Man U this weekend. I don't think you guys realise that Liverpool have also not won a game yet. Just throwing it out there. Last one will never come. One day. Lacey, have you ever acknowledged that Chiefs All Day guy that comments, I was at the Game Boy in every NRL highlights video? I don't even know who you're talking about or what you're talking about. Last membership is mine, I claim it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Take the 2 and then 1 try away from the 50 bomb. 50 bomb, come on. Take the 2 and there'll be 1 try away from the 50 bomb. I mean, if it's only member for a month, then I don't give a damn, to be honest. Sorry, Antonio. What a stupid thing to say. Time membered about for being a moron. Somebody says, I was just chilling watching. That's just disrespectful. You're a moron. I was just chilling watching, and when I got the membership and you shouted my name, I got a shot. Well, there you go. Adam Milton says, trivia question. Who was the Titans' first game in NRL and what was the score? Dragons, Suncorp. Was it 24-16? Back in 2007? It's close to something around that. They are taking the 2 here. They are taking the 2. Yeah, that's actually a really disrespectful and rude thing to say, Medvedev. That's a really shithouse thing to say. Daniel's a big muppet. Antonio, you're right. You are right. 2018, or close enough. Close enough. There you go. True fans would know. Hey, Calvin, you still waiting to tell me about those away games you've been to this year? 6 points to a 50 bomb, guys. Come on. All the members in the chat, get ready. Get ready for that 50 bomb gift. Potentially, if the Storm score one more converted try, if they go and score a try and don't convert it, I blame Antonio for a massive jinx tonight. Also, I think that YouTube is punishing him for his original jinx. That's why we're not seeing that next member. Lucas says, someone donates their hard-earned money. He says he ain't want it. I know, he's a moron. Like, he's just stupid. Like, someone's thinking it's... Like, Antonio's being... He doesn't have to do that. Like, he does that because he's just supporting the channel. Obviously, he's a mate of mine. And he also does it because it's a bit of fun with the chat and whatnot. Like, you know, he does it as a bit of fun, but... You know, you get some dickhead in the chat who goes, oh, I know, it's only 1 month, so I don't care about it. He's just like, shut up, you moron. What a flog. Like, Antonio's just being a good guy and you're talking shit. You're an idiot. I was the first ever Titans win. Were you, Mr. Streamer? I was there. I was there. I bet you... Actually, how many years have you been a member, Callum? I didn't see you at the event the other night. I didn't see you there. No, says someone donated me a membership with hard-earned money. Exactly right. I don't remember any drums, because I wasn't the original drummer as well. So, full tackle now. And Storm Monster! Feedball, baby! Feedball, baby! Shoes! Inside, outside! Oh, they're going to go sideline. Oh, they're going to go sideline. Shoes! The feeding bomb's coming! The feeding bomb's coming! But don't you comment it yet. You have to wait for the kick. You have to wait for the kick. You got to wait for the kick here, guys. It's not there yet. It's 48. He has to get the kick. You will be timed out if you drop it. Don't do it. Wait. Wait. Don't be that guy. Don't do it, Antonio. Do not do it. If I see one little bitch close that pretty bomb beforehand, I swear. Exactly right, Nawaka. That's what I'm saying. What if he misses a kick? That's what I'm saying. Hold the door. Hold door. Hold the door. Please hold it. Please hold it. It's so tempting when one says 48 to 12 here. Oh no. Here we go. If he misses this, if he misses this. Adam says he was missed all night. This one will be easy. He has missed all night. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Craig Bellamy's happy with this one. Come on. He just has to get it. We could have had 2 50 bombers in one night if it wasn't for Antonio. By the way, someone has not got a membership yet. By wait, don't you understand? I can't believe we still haven't gotten that. I can't believe we still haven't gotten that membership. It still hasn't come. Broncos may be gone, Alex. You're getting it right. No team that has ever scored 50, had 50 against them, has gone on to win the comp. We can scratch them out. Woo. Here we go. Come on, Meanie. Come on, Meanie. Feed it bomb. Feed it bomb. Go! 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 We got a feedy bomb. Feedy bomb. We got a feedy bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There is no team better to do it against than the Broncos. Feedy, feedy bomb. I'm going to film this for the Instagram. Keep going, guys. Spam. Spam it in the chat. Spam it in the chat. This chat's going so fast that it's actually slowing my computer down. It's actually slowing my computer down. The feedy bomb, we got a feedy bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Feedy bomb, baby. What a team to do it against. Yeah. This is what we're doing in the chat. Feedy bomb. Beautiful. See, that's what you get when you get a membership there, guys. That's going on the Instagram. If you're not following me on BKRmy on Instagram, you may as well do it right now. I can't even read the chat anymore. I cannot even read the chat anymore because it's just, look at them. This is what happens when we have all those donated memberships. Because we have all the donated memberships, now, this is the chat. We've turned into Twitch, guys. We've turned into Twitch. Look at the chat. This is out of control. This is out of control. I can't even read the chat anymore. I think it's actually stopped. The chat has frozen for me. Brandon Smith! The 60 Shalama's on here. Brendan Smith is going himself for tackle. The 13 mate's out. He's still going. The 60 Shalama's still on here, guys. And there's no such thing as 60, but it might be 60 Schlemmer. Right inside here, Jerome Hughes. Back on the inside here, Nelson. He deserves a try. He's got himself a try. This is a brilliant game. Where you at, shit tattoo arm man at the Suncorp Stadium, you little flog? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. 60 Schlemmer on the way. Come on, that bitty bomb's still getting spammed. 4.5 minutes to go. There is still time for a 60 Schlemmer. What a result here, baby. What a result. The donkey's clobbered. The donkey's clobbered. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Someone said something about, do I like the new name? I can't see your new name, whoever that was, because our chat has gone wild, and fairly enough, too, because all the members who get gifted memberships in the last week or so now are able to utilise the gift, which makes it even crazy. That's why it's so good seeing you guys give memberships, and also people who do have memberships, because it gets crazy like that. Oh, Declan Smith's gifted one membership. Here we go. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get the membership from Declan Smith? Hopefully this gives us Antonio's other one as well. We live in crazy times, Moses Boy says. Thank you very much, Declan Smith, for the extra membership. Let's see who gets it, who can utilise it. Look at us go, the Broncos. Oh, boy. Bramwell says Roosters should be sick by the end of the weekend. How have we managed that? Because I wasn't thinking it 6 weeks ago. Not even last week. Absolutely, mate. There's still 4.5 minutes to go. It will take 7 years. We're still waiting for Antonio's membership. Well, it might have actually come while we had all those. We might have actually seen the it might have actually happened during all that spamming. He's missed it. But the 60 Schlemmer is still on. Jack Tucker says, how's it going, mate? We're just waiting for the gifted memberships to come through here. We're just waiting. It has to come through. It just has to. Oh, Infinity Bomb Ant-Man. Gifted one membership. Here we go. Now we've got 3 memberships that should be coming in here. Infinity Bomb Ant-Man. Infinity Bomb Ant-Man. 3 more members should be coming through here. 3 more members. We should be still waiting here for these 2 new members. It says 4 minutes to go here. Could we watch the 60 Schlemmer? I think you do actually have to like and subscribe to get that membership, though. I'm just throwing it out there. Come on, man. Give the people their membership, man. YouTube. Give them membership. A lot of feedy bombs. Is there a gift for the 60 Schlemmer? There isn't, but I'll make one for next season. Because there's not going to be one, surely, for the rest of this. Surely. I think I went early on the bomb. You did, mate. You did. You did do it. Also, it's not the right bomb. It doesn't like the chat like the one that we have for the members. I think you guys have broken the chat. No, I think I think we've broken YouTube. You have to allow gifts. No, we do. The reason why you have it. The reason why you have it is because it's allowed. So right-hand Storm now. Right-hand side for the Storm. 4 tackle at the halfway point. 3.5 minutes to go. Come on, Melbourne. We want a 60 Schlemmer and the latest update. Oh, there was a gap there that he didn't find. Fit tackle now. This is a real statement win here for the Storm, though. Last week was a good result, but this is a real statement. Munster underneath. Oh, he's taken out. He's taken out. Chato getting on the Storm and the latest update. It's not showing the membership. It's not showing the membership. I don't know what's going on. The chat's going so slow. I'm going to have to go on YouTube. I'm going to have to go and look at it. I wonder how those schnoggers numbers with that shit arm tattoos are feeling. Oh, I love it. Oh, get in my belly. Get in my belly to those little flogs. Antonio. We are the winner here. We had no hope. They had hope. And it's coming crushing down, Antonio. I told you. I'm going to shove it down their throats when they get knocked out. You wait until the Broncos. Brighton Robinson, I'm sorry for you, bro. I'm sorry for the Broncos fans in the chat who aren't dickheads, but there were dickheads that treat us like shit at Suncorp, and I'm loving every single second of this right now. Because I know. Go! Go, Noffa! Go, Noffa! Go, Noffa Luma! Go, Noffa Luma! Oh! yeah! Ain't the fattest dick to every single dickhead who gave it this year. 60 slammer, baby. Woo! This is a beautiful, beautiful game here. 60 slammer coming up. Bottom. 60 slammer coming up. We've got to do this for Instagram. Even we haven't had 50 put on us, let alone 60. Have we ever had 60 put on us? Or have we? We've had 50, but I don't know if we've ever had 60. Ever. Oh, hold on 1 second here. Oh, 60 slammer coming up. Boom. 60 slammer coming up. Boom. Beautiful. It is B. It is A. It is beautiful. Someone's just put in Storm with an S there. They're going to get away with it. You're lucky you're going to get away with it. You're lucky, but the chat's going wild. I can't even read it. Joel Mick said they're coming, well, Storm are coming. I told you they'd find form at some point. I did. I told you. Oh boy. And there's Storm, a top 4 bow guys. They are not missing the top 4. I can tell you that right now. Those 3 memberships come through. And, but because the spamming, I think it's gotten lost. I think that's actually what's happened. By the way, guys, there is still 2 minutes to go here. There is still 2 minutes to go. This is the biggest score that's ever happened. Come on, there's 60 slammer. Yeah, Marcel, you're going to get timed out because you're spamming the random S there. But it's going to be 60 slammer. Oh, boy. I like it. Oh, yes, I like it. Oh, yes, I like it. Yeah. Oh, sexy 70s at a chance. Rosa Thomas says, bro, I was so stupid and changed my tip to the Broncos. That's very stupid. Very stupid. By the way, this is in Brisbane. By the way, as well, guys, Melbourne have now collectively beaten the Warriors and the Storm in 2 games. Sorry, the Warriors and the Broncos in 2 games by 130 points. 130 points they've scored against the Broncos and the Warriors this year. 130 points in 2 games. Because they hit the sexy 70. Oh boy. Biggest loss by 54. Well, now it's 56. No, it can't be. 59-0. No, 50. I was at the Broncos Eels game. 58 or 59-0. Nah, bullshit. Unless it's in the Storm, we're talking about 50 by man. Maybe. Because I was at the 2019 game between the Eels and oh yeah, our biggest loss was 54-0 to the Broncos. Yeah, 2016, 17. Make sure you remind them all week. Oh, I'll remind them all week, all right. Don't you worry. Oh boy. And I thought the Warriors were a lot worse. 76 they did concede 70. Fergie Ferguson, that can be said about any team who select games any time of the year. No, Fergie Ferg. The Storm have scored 70 on the Warriors and scored 60 on the Broncos in 2 individual games. No, that's not right, Fergie Ferg. So left-hand side now. From 2 games against the Storm and the Warriors, the 2 highest scores of any team this season. Oh, they're going to kick it through here, and the ball will go out for a 7-tackle set, you would assume. Oh! Lucky there for the Broncos. It's all good. I see my Titans boys put 70 on the Dragons. I like it. I like that a lot. Mitch Watkins says, combine the last 3 head-to-heads at the Broncos. Broncos 32, Storm 146. Holy shit. They've scored 130, and their opponents have scored 22. Yeah, Warriors only scored 10 points that game. You're right. Joseph Bob says, hey, hello, Joseph Bob. How you doing? Saying that's probably happened at some point in all their team's history. Oh, Broncos are away here. But it will be Nofaluma. I wonder if he's going to play this out. No, he'll run it out. He will run it out there, guys. So that will be the game. And the final score here at Suncorp Stadium will be 60-12 with the Melbourne Storm, which now means, let's go and have a look at the ladder here, right? So that's minus 48. Let's go and change this, by the way, to 119 because of those extra memberships. that haven't been seen. Absolutely sick win. That's a crazy, crazy win, boys. That's a crazy, crazy win. Let's just move that across like that. There we go. All right, so now let's go have a look at the ladder here. And the ladder, so the Storm will go to third, and their for and against is going to be superb. It's going to be like plus 260. So they're getting close again to the Panthers now. Cowboys with a really good win, and yet they still are going to be below the Storm here. But the lucky thing with the Cowboys is they're going to be 2 points above them, so they're not going to be below. The Broncos, with this 60-point loss, I would say they lost by 46, isn't it? 46. 60 to... Was it 60 to 12 or 60 to 10? Sorry, let me have a look here. 60 to 12. So 48 points. So that means that now the Broncos are on plus 59, plus 49, plus 39, plus 29. So they're plus 21. So now with the Raiders playing the Knights, they're minus 31. So they're still 50 points differential behind the Broncos. But this gives the sniff. It gives the sniff in regards to... Yes, and the Eels go above the Broncos even without even playing. You're right, Antonio. So the Eels are now in 6th regardless of their result, unless they lose by over 6 points. But now it gives the sniff of the Raiders that they may have a chance to actually catch them on points differential. Because let's assume they win by 30. Let's assume they beat the Knights by 30, which is absolutely possible. That means the Raiders will be -1 and the Broncos will be plus 21. And then the Raiders, they still play Manly, who are shocking and out of the season. And the Tigers will shocking and probably get the wooden spoon. And the Broncos, they play the Eels next week, which is huge in Suncorp, which they just lost by 60 to 12. And this will be demotivated massively. And then the Broncos finish up the season playing, I think it was the Dragons, which is not really mattering. But if they lose to the Eels next week and the Raiders beat the Manly Eagles, the Broncos will be out of the 8. Because the Eels are above them now, and the Roosters, if they beat the Tigers tomorrow, which you assume they will go into 5th. So this 8 is going to change around quite significantly right now. Wow. This 8 is going to be changing around quite significantly. So, guys, that's going to do us here for this stream. I appreciate you as per usual. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around to you. Tomorrow, guys, we will be streaming all 3 NRL games plus 3 Premier League games. We've got the Eels Bulldogs. We've got the Roosters Tigers and also Manly versus the Sharks. And then we've also got Tottenham versus Wolves. We'll have probably Aston Villa Crystal Palace. And then also the final game will be Bournemouth versus Arsenal. So I appreciate you guys as usual. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.